Hi, and welcome to my live. This is Brooklyn Ward, and I'm back with another one. And that's right, folks. I'm here to tell you a few stories, about my life and what's going on with it, and everything. And basically, why I started this channel. So I basically started this channel because I wanted to educate people. I wanted to bring laughter and joy to people and things of that nature. My earlier videos were about my life and what I've been through, and as far as just being out here in Reno, Nevada, and just my travels, period. So we're going to get into it. So I basically started this channel in 2015, I believe. About 2015, somewhere around there. And here it is some years later. And it's just now getting to where I wanted it to be. So I didn't take the time and effort to really put the energy and everything into it. So what I did was I just allowed myself to be in this depressed mode and things of that nature because of my life choices and things that I've been through. Excuse me. So, but basically, I'll give you a little bit about me. Okay. Born and raised Brooklyn, New York, real talk. City's so great they had to name it twice. I lived there till I was 31 and got into some legal trouble, and it was all bad. So I had to go, and it just basically, the decisions from there weren't good. I can't get into details, but let's just say, I had to befriend people, and which wasn't a good thing because you never know who you're gonna end up living with and how they live and things of that nature. It's been a rough start for me, and my goal was to just, of course, like everyone, be something in life, but I wound up being such a hard worker and working with my hands and things of that nature. So all my life I've been a hard worker, and I had some fun times, in Brooklyn, New York, and Coney Island. But when it was time to move on, it was time to move on, like I said, due to legal reasons and everything, within, the parameters of my life. So moving on, I've done a whole lot of traveling here and there and things of that nature to states that I've never been, like Kansas City, Missouri. Now that there was a pretty fun stop because, if I told you what I did, to in order to end up staying with someone for a while, you'd be like, what, it was just, it was crazy, so in my travels, like I said, places like Kansas City, Missouri, just a whole bunch of other states, right? And just traveling, meeting people online, meeting women online, okay? And, I just got into a conversation here and there. Before you knew it, it was, well, have you ever been to Kansas City, Missouri? Have you ever been to Omaha? Have you ever been to, this state, that state, Las Vegas, Nevada? I mean, never been to Vegas. She's like, well, have you ever been? I'm like, sure, I'll go. But, it was pretty rough because of, my job, the job market. I didn't, hold down a job for no more than maybe 3-4 months at a time, and so I wound up, landing here in Reno, Nevada, and things of that nature. And I've worked warehouse for most of my life, and out here, and getting into the work aspect of what I've been through. I would like to tell you a funny story. You know, I know you hear the music, but the story is pretty funny. So I got to working at Amazon, and I was homeless at the time. I was in the men's shelter, so I wasn't getting much sleep at night because of the coughing, the sneezing, and the staying up late, and you name it. But my time there was up, because they only give you 90 days, but they give you, time to get your life together, within the first month, get a job and do what you need to do. So I was messing up bad. I was messing up so bad to the point where when my time was up, that once I got the job at Amazon, I pretty much was on the streets and sleeping in parks and things of that nature. And when I say getting next to no sleep, getting literally next to no sleep. And I was working on a forklift. I was getting orders and stuff, right? Now, could you imagine, like, literally just like falling asleep on a job? Now, you've heard this term, falling asleep on a job, but I literally fell asleep on the job, and I hit the shelves. I mean, bam, and I woke up. Like, it sounds crazy. What do you mean woke up? You were already standing up. Yeah, I fell asleep, and all because I didn't turn on the magnet switch to get me through the aisle and all that, and it was just crazy. So I couldn't believe the fact that I really fell asleep on the job. Like, it was nuts. I just, like, what? Who falls asleep on the job? No, literally, like, oh wait, I know I said it like 5-6 times, but I just figured, and I'm driving around the corner with the forklift, and I pull out the aisle, and I drive around, and I hear, excuse me, we're gonna need you to park this machine right here, and like, I put one foot down, and before I could put the other foot down, we're also gonna need your forklift certification. I was like, but I just got, but it was, due to my, negligence and my craziness and me not really thinking, so I'm just getting my money and spending it recklessly, gambling, and, food was kind of cheap, back in the day. And I say, like, back in the day, like 2007, 2006, you can actually, buy a good amount of food, $25, $30, $100. And I wound up getting a job at Tesla. Yeah, Tesla, and the same thing happened there. It was beyond my understanding why I was making these poor decisions. But the crazy part is I always stayed with a job. Always. No matter what. Through my ups, my downs, left, right, sideways being an option, I stayed with a job, and I stayed doing what I need to do. And I literally fell asleep again on the job. Like, fell asleep. I was standing around waiting for something to do or whatever, and I was so tired. That I closed my eyes and fell forward and woke up, like, mid-air. Oh my God! I could not believe. I was like, oh my God, Anthony, and I caught myself. So I'm doing push-ups. I'm like, yeah. And I felt so embarrassed. But don't you know that the few people that were standing around, not one of them were paying attention? Not one person was paying attention. And it was crazy because the thing that really got me was that was the second time in my life that happen to me, because I allowed it to. I just didn't bother to, do what was right, And you ask, what was I doing with my money? Oh, I was gambling, feeding myself, and being nice to other people. But I quickly, cut that out. But every now and then I go back and forth, because it's like out here, it's like the thing to do when you have little to no money, and people think that gambling is it's okay, but it's not. Like, even for recreational purposes, whatever. I mean, if you just want to throw some money away, the casinos will gladly take your money. You want to go there because you saved up $1,000. You just want to throw it away. They will open the door for you because they don't care. It's just, it is what it is. But that's just a little tidbit, about pretty much, how I came to the point where I'm right now. So I got a great job now. Of course, I love the money, and I love the job. So I'm doing really great. I got me a little hole in the wall of a place, but it's better than the streets, right? Can I get an amen? It's better than the streets. I allowed myself to make better decisions and even met a beautiful woman. Yes, she has kids, But I never thought I would never see myself with a woman who has kids. Not to say that it's bad, but it has its pros and its cons, and it is what it is, But at the end of the day, some beautiful kids, life, kids are precious, and life is life, So things are going good. I'm still there. I'm still working there. I've been there actually a year, the 18th of this month. So, congratulations to me. I've been there one whole year and plan to be there a whole lot longer. Put the time in to make better decisions and do what I need to do. I went so far as to make a shirt, if you can see it, for my YouTube channel. But it's going to cost an arm and a leg to get these shirts made. So, if you like to donate, in the link, in the bio, I will have all my information, PayPal or whatever, and Cash App, whatever, I'm not asking, but like I said, donations are greatly appreciated. I really want to get this channel off the ground because I basically made it for, like I said, educational purposes and things of that nature. But a lot of my videos lately have been, some funny stuff, and then there's been some serious stuff, and it's a mixture of laugh now, cry later type thing, where you're laughing, but then you see something so serious because it's meant for educational purposes, nothing else, So with that said, I would greatly appreciate it if you would comment, like, subscribe, share this video. Give me your thoughts, your comments. Like, seriously, most of my videos, people comment, but I would like you personally to comment on this video. Let me know what you think. This is my first time actually doing what I call story time. Someone suggested it, and I was like, well, I'll try it and see how it works, So depending upon this video, if I can get 10,000 likes and 10,000 views, I'll do it again. bless me. Yeah, so just comment, like, subscribe, share this video. What is wrong with me? Must be the dust or something, Share this video. Let me know what you think. Any improvements you would like, you think that I can make, to beef up the story time or do something special or whatever, maybe have a cup of tea or something, or maybe a better background or something, But with that said, thank you and good night.